to them. I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them boys that sat on them benches, boy. I was in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. Put me in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage. I am a New Orleans Satan to the head.
Welcome to another episode of 4th and Inches with Mills and Kelt. It's your boy Mills. Kelt, what's up, bro?
What's going on? Good.
Yeah, man, good. Another glorious evening. How you feeling, man? You had a good weekend, I bet.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I'm great.
yeah, man.
We rolled up some Tiger Pack.
The Tiger Pack, man. Yeah, we've been smoking on that, man. We done took a bunch of Tigers out this year. Clemson, LSU, just Tiger Kings, man. Which I guess I'm not allowed to say.
Yeah, don't get sued.
That queer in jails and mad about that. Which I got no problem with gay folks, but it is what it is.
Absolutely.
So yeah, man, it was a pretty good weekend. A lot of things happened like I thought. A lot of things happened that I didn't think was going to happen. USC losing again, North Carolina losing to Virginia was a big one to me. I didn't see that at all. I mean, to Virginia, it was like 1-4 or something, 1-5, something like that.
1-5.
Yeah, they really just shook things up in the ACC race because it is no divisions, as we've talked about. And shout out Javaris for correcting me the other day, as far as I've been telling y'all and everybody that I thought it was everybody wasn't doing divisions, but apparently it's just the ACC. Shout out Javaris for that one. So now with that loss by North Carolina, it's like a race, man. I mean, hell, you guys are still in it with just 2, So
Yeah.
kind of need some help, but you kind of control your own destiny in that.
Gotta play ball.
Right. We're gonna make this episode a little short because we had some technical difficulties, which we apologize. We're one day late, but hey, bear with us. Congratulations to you though. You won the picks 4-1, and I went 2-3. So congratulations to you. The only one you had wrong was the USC game, which look at you go. This guy.
Hollywood.
I'm glad you. What is that because of the picks, or is that because of Miami, or is that a little bit of both sprinkled in there?
It's a little bit of both. I just had my Ravens won. I had a glorious weekend.
That's a good weekend when your college
Top
pro
tier.
team. Yeah,
Top tier.
It's hard to beat that. It's hard to beat when everything's firing. I just need. I had a little bit of the same, and that's another thing is when your team plays on Thursday. My Jags won on Thursday. My Knowles won on Saturday. Sunday was a breeze. It was just chilling.
Slight Sunday.
Light. Like I said, we're gonna keep this episode a little short because we're one day behind this latest shit, and we got a lot of stuff to do to get this episode out for y'all tomorrow. Real quick though, gotta mention it. Armando Blunt reclassified to 2024, which means he'll be on a team next year. He's a 5-star defensive lineman.
4-star. They took that.
Reclassified this year, he's a 4-star, which is whatever. Kid's a beast. I went and watched him. He's pretty good, but he was a 5-star for next year's class. Kelt's a little, I'm going to call it sore. You might not be, but I'm going to call it sore. He's a little sore about it because he was committed to the U, and we got him to flip. We come down to Tallahassee this weekend and saw the elite atmosphere that we're providing these days, and he flipped, man.
You paid more.
Yeah, I mean, he might have just had a good time too, right?
No.
You can't lie and say the atmosphere in Dope these days is way greater.
It's the check. It's the bread.
I've been hearing we're broke. Ain't you got Ruiz or whatever his name is?
Bro,
I thought y'all had money.
Hey, we don't pocket watch. We not finna overpay for nothing either. It's like I know y'all overpaid for Keon. That's another conversation.
Overpaid? Crazy as hell. Keon about to be the top two. I mean, probably more than likely Harrison goes over him, but I don't see many others do.
Neighbors? Boy, stop.
You think so?
Stop that.
I've been seeing some shit about Keon going like top 15.
Top 15? Well, top 15, yeah, but they got Neighbors and Harrison as the top 2 receivers. To the second.
I mean, they're wrong a lot. Let's just say that. I mean, I
Oh,
know
they wrong.
my boy's a Knoll, so I know I don't expect you to think Keon
I tell the
is better
truth.
than neighbors.
I tell the truth though. You ask a question,
No,
I'm gonna tell the truth.
Keon's numbers look better, but I think Keon's a better player. I might be a little biased though. I mean, look at his measurables, man. Kid's a freak. Kid's a freak.
Pause.
That wasn't that bad. I've said way worse. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'll say some
yeah.
crazy gay shit. That one wasn't that bad. I mean, I'll say some borderline crazy shit. I mean, diabolical sometimes, but that one wasn't that bad. But yeah, man, you boys finally got y'all another win, man. It's been a little while. It's been shit. 2 L's in a row. I wasn't feeling bad, but it was like I don't enjoy kicking guys when they're down, and the timeline was getting kind of boring. It was just us. Mainly knows. For some reason, Florida come back for a little bit because I guess who they just beat? South Carolina. That's right. So they come back now, and they're on a bye week, but they're about to get hushed real quick next week. As we done talked about, they got Georgia, but you guys are back on the timeline. That's fun, right?
The real ones never left.
No, man, there's a lot of y'all, man. I didn't see a lot of y'all popping y'all shit.
How do you pop
Oh,
shit in the L?
it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it is. But that's what I'm saying, though. I'm not saying you're wrong for not being on there, but it's like, you know, I want to give a couple of y'all a shout out though. Obviously, you my dog. I got we always got love for Kelt, but the Kane community, Sharon and
Hey, my boy SC.
Chile.
My boy, yeah.
Those guys are consistently troll gods, man. You guys know how to get the people riled up. I know y'all don't believe half the shit y'all post. I hope not anyway, because
I
mental health is
mean,
crazy real.
I can say the same thing about City July, Teddy,
The
uh,
only one that I've ever seen on there is Sawhead that I've like. Some of his shit he posts, I'm like,
Sawhead, the dude last name Cromartie, that literally all these dudes are coloring book champions. They was in that class where everybody else, we seen them in the cafeteria and they was never doing nothing.
they're just chilling. Like, damn, what y'all do all day?
Damn, bro,
I'm
y'all had
not
lunch.
those. I
We had
only
lunch
seen
all day.
at lunch all day. That's crazy. But I want to give a shout out to those guys, man. You guys, for the most part stand tall in the paint. And Dune, Dune constantly gonna talk shit.
My boy, my boy Dooney, man. Man, let's get into
Yeah, my
these
boy.
picks. You said a short show, and look at you. Look at you. Look how
I was
you do the
showing a little
people.
love. I'm not allowed to show love.
Look how you do the people.
But we're not going to talk about those other games. We just got a 30-minute show. We still got time. We're just going to talk about us and y'all. I mean, fuck them other games. That's what people want to talk about anyway, or hear
But
about anyway.
but we gonna tell the winners. Let's just point out the winners.
We can point out the winners, but do you really
We
want to talk
gonna.
about a Ohio
I
State and
mean,
Penn State game sucked?
it was very low. It was low powered. That
Let's just get into
USC
our shit,
game.
man. You want to tell the world what you seen this weekend? Or you want me to go 7? You want 7-0 to go, or
I
y'all
mean,
want?
I mean, it's on you, But
All right.
my thing is I'm hearing that. Let me get into this. Dabo Sweeney, you are a piece of you a piece of shit, dude. Like for real, bro. Like for you to sit over there and some of the shit that you saying, like you gotta eat your words. Like you the motherfucker that really gotta sit down and reevaluate himself. You gonna
Yeah,
fuck around and be an OC at Bama soon, bro.
real
Keep
soon.
keep on. Keep right the
Yeah,
fuck on. You don't want to adjust to the times, and it's obvious. Look at DJ. DJ doing better.
right,
It's
right.
you, bro. It's fucking
Yeah.
you. It's you, bro.
Holier than thou, Dabo.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I know what he wanted to say after the game.
Yeah. Well, he did blame the kid. He did blame, and we've talked about that before. Not a
For
fan of that at all.
he said, and I repeat, he said that he called a run, and if you watch the play, the run wouldn't have scored either.
No, that shit was stuffed. That was
The,
stuffed. No.
the whole play was tough. Let's just be real. My guy stood up in the red zone. Let's be fucking serious.
Me personally, I'm calling that same play, but and maybe it wasn't a run. Maybe I don't know. I just find it weird that Dabo brings that up at all. Me personally, I'm gonna be like, hey, my guys
There,
fought,
there
blah
was no
blah.
passing. It wasn't no passing option because the play was going.
There was a route though. If you go back and look at that last play, there was a guy. Now I don't know if it's because he missed his block, but there
What
was like a tight end or something. But he was
was he?
covered. It was all covered though.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking at the play and I didn't see nobody like do a
Everything was covered.
backside.
They wasn't
Oh,
scoring.
okay.
Um, but your boy Flag, his name,
Corey Flag.
yeah, Corey Flag, who gets a lot of shit from a lot of Hurricanes, went and made a play. He's been reading y'all's Twitters and all that, so he went ahead and took care of business for y'all. And
I
it is good to see a kid that's been he ain't had the best career.
I mean, if I could say if I could call anybody in his previous years a liability on defense, it would be fucking Corey Flag.
Yeah, I mean, does he even? He's a linebacker, correct?
He's
And
barely
does he?
he's not even
He
6
don't
foot.
get in, but does he get in? Like, is he in the starting or is he a rotational guy?
Absolutely not. He's a rotational guy now.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
Kiko, Cloyd, or West come out, that's when you get in, bro.
Yeah, I didn't see y'all's game live. The only thing I've seen live was the overtime. But I did go back and watch the condensed game, and I didn't know TVD wasn't going to
Yeah.
play till about maybe the day of.
I would say 30 minutes before game time. That's when everybody got the breaking news.
Yeah,
Also, I want to point something out. So, Clemson, which has a top 10 defense, didn't get not a sack, quarterback hurry, or any type of pressure on our quarterback.
yeah, they was getting it out of his hands pretty quick. Yeah, that's the average pass for Emery, and I understand he's a freshman, true freshman. I mean, he was playing high school ball a year ago this time, but the
Hmm.
average pass for him was 4.5 yards. So it was getting it out of his hand, like screen city. I mean, I understand what you're saying because at the end of the day, it's Clemson's defense. Um,
Hmm.
but you know, it's it's one of those things. I believe that helped it.
Mm. I just want to point that out. That's all.
Yeah. Oh no, y'all did y'all's thing, man. Y'all beat Clemson. I didn't have that picked. I had Clemson winning. Um, I do
You
want
know,
to. I don't think you ever said it, but like, because this is a quality win, right? I like these
I,
kind of questions.
I would say it's good for the morale. Quality win. It wasn't ranked. It wasn't the circumstances to me don't qualify for it to be a quality win. It was a good win for the conference and the
Good
morale
win.
of the team. Yes,
Yeah.
but if I'm gonna go above and beyond and be like, oh well, we beat the Clemson, that's not Clemson. That's this they flicked their cousin. This ain't Clemson. Let me just be real with you.
Yeah.
Everybody kicking them right now because the NIL has bullied Dabo. He
But
thinks he's
that's
too
his
good.
fault though.
He think he's too good to pay the players. He think he's too good to take in transfers. Like even if Nick Saban fucking took in transfers, the audacity of you to think that you too damn good. If Saban doing it, you need to fall in line.
Everybody's doing it. Like it's
Get
crazy not to.
get the fuck out of here.
I mean, there's a position somewhere that you can need help at. I mean, I don't care what team it is, any team. I bet you right now Kirby's like, I wish I had a better left guard or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's got
Man,
somebody that they could. It's probably not a
depth,
left guard on Georgia's team, but
depth, depth. If people understand what the game is about depth because if you're now going into the playoffs, you need to have a first and a second team that can come in and do what they got to do.
yeah, rotational guys are everything. I mean, guys get tired.
Exactly. And you got to have two quarterbacks. It's mandatory.
Yeah.
It's mandatory now.
Um. So Emery, he did okay. He had 150 yards, one touchdown, one pick. Um, Klubnik had a decent day. He had 314, two touchdowns and one pick. And now it was 17 to what? 7 at the half? Or no?
Something like that.
No. No, 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 no,
17-10 or
no.
something like that. But
It was 7-7 at the half, right?
going
It
into
was
the going into the
7-7
going into
and
the
then
fourth.
Clemson, yeah, going into the fourth it was. So Emery actually, they had to piece some shit together all in that fourth quarter, so props to him. I seen your boy had a nice tutty, Colby. He went up and got one.
Kobe doing what Kobe does.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. How does it feel though for your defense to let a guy named Jake Brenningstool get off like that though?
I'm still iffy on certain things, bro. I'm iffy on.
That dude went
I'm
off, man.
I'm iffy on that. You know what I'm saying? All I
Ain't the
know
guy a
is
tight end? There's no way that guy's a receiver with that name.
we got a dub.
Facts. Facts. But there's got to be some
And my boy,
eye-opening things.
and my boy, Dose LaFleur's voice, a win is a win, and he's a Seminole.
Oh, that's a fact. A win is a win for
A
sure.
win is a win. My thing is, uh, a lot of people wrote us off. If you watch Game Day, only one person picked us.
Who
Uh,
was it? Dez
CJ Stroud, wasn't it? CJ
Stroud.
Stroud, yeah, CJ
CJ,
Stroud.
yeah.
He picked us, and he was under the impression that Tyler was gonna get in though. That's what he was under the impression. So for it to become a defensive game and for the defensive player to come in and step up and do what he did, it was a good win for the morale. The locker room is good. Hopefully, we gonna step on some Cavaliers for homecoming. Gonna get that shit out of the way. Let's
They're
let's
coming off a
let's
big dub.
let's keep going. I wouldn't call it big. I would just say the fact that Clemson has had us in the toehold and they have been spanking us offensively for the past 5 years.
Oh yeah,
I say
the
we
5
needed that.
games, not 5 years. It's been way
Oh,
more than 5 years.
what?
Yeah, y'all don't play every year.
Oh
It's
yeah, okay.
5
You're right.
wins. The
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. My
it
fault.
goes way
My
back,
fault.
but y'all don't play every year
My fault.
though.
My fault.
But I was talking about Virginia was big, with their big win. That you probably can't tell them shit right now.
Ooh, Jordan Allison just tore off again.
That's 2 for them
That's crazy.
on my
60,
bench.
60 yards.
On my bench.
What the
But
fuck? I'm wondering what the fuck was going on behind me.
so with that being said, Tyler goes down or not goes down. He just, I mean, maybe
You
could
play
have played, but you
you
rested
you
him.
you play Tyler. Please,
Well,
please,
no, no,
please
no,
not. Please not.
no, no,
We
no.
know.
Well, that's also this was a 2-part question, so that
Okay,
answers
go ahead.
that one. I'm not so, but you already know Tyler will throw some bullshit, man. Tyler come out here and throw 2 or 3 picks in a game. But my real question was, this probably means Ja'Curry Brown's definitely transferring.
He's redshirted.
Yeah, but you can play in 5 games and still redshirt.
Yeah, he's definitely redshirted. I
Yeah,
think
he
I
can be redshirted,
I
but you can
I
play in
think
5 games and still
I
redshirt though.
yeah, but I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves and put certain stuff up because I could say certain receivers is leaving from y'all because they ain't getting no burn.
Oh, well,
Never
it's
know.
inevitable.
Just
It's inevitable.
just gotta you just
If
gotta.
there's multiple receivers on your team
I'm
and there's only one
I'm
quarterback,
I'm gonna put it to you like this: when it comes to players transferring because they're not getting in, I will never get mad at a guy for leaving because he wanted more opportunities. If
I'm
you're
not
gonna get,
getting mad. I'm asking you, I mean, this is a real possibility, I feel like. I'm just
I
asking.
don't, I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, I think the rule is you can play in 5 games.
6.
5 or 6, it's something like
Yeah.
that. And you can still play in football games and still redshirt. So
Yeah.
uh I remember at the beginning of the year hearing about this, and it was like kind of like a volunteer thing, which is the only thing that made me wonder, like, was he trying to leave? Which I don't think I think Emery's probably the future anyway, but
Em-
like you said, it's depth.
Emery, Brown, and Judd will be probably our quarterback room next year.
Yeah. Who you say? I'm sorry. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Emery, Judd, and Ja'Curry gonna be the quarterback room next year.
In that order?
Uh,
Curry's gone, man. I'm surprised we still got
where he gonna go?
somebody. Shit, that's a big
I
athlete
mean,
right there.
so
Or
let's
move to tight end or some shit
let's call it let's call it what it is. You you've seen him play, correct?
in our game
Have you
as a
seen him
true
play?
freshman.
I'm saying have you seen him play?
Curry Brown
Yes.
in our game last year against us.
I
That's all I've
I
seen him.
I watched him Georgia Tech. I watched him Clemson. I've
He
seen
played
him.
in a few games last year.
Yeah, I've seen him, and my thing is, he's still raw as shit. His inaccuracies are why he's not getting in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's one of those things. I feel like he's a
Is
raw
is
player.
is he's a little too raw, and if somebody else get him, they're gonna have to do the same thing. It ain't
Yeah.
like he gonna go somewhere and start right now. And I'm not dissing the kid because I actually like him. I was just having a conversation about him earlier today, and I think that the reason why we didn't go with him was because you can't slam a motherfucker to death. I'm sorry.
No.
That's just not gonna happen. And right now, I don't know. Like it's either you could try him on deep balls or you gonna try him on slants. He can't. His intermediate game is not there yet.
Yeah. So
So
he'll be playing for Rhett Lashley pretty soon. Is what we're saying.
Red Ashley, I
That's where they
don't,
all go, man.
I don't, nah, hell nah. I don't think Red. Who is Red quarterback now? I don't
Fuck if
think.
I know.
I don't think he likes. I don't think Red offense deals with spamming quarterbacks though. It helps, but you got to be accurate. You have to
Yeah, because
be
he's trying to
accurate.
throw that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That was just a joke. I'm sorry. Not
Hell
a joke. It
no.
was like a
Yeah, it was
shot.
it was a jab. It was feeble,
It was
but
a
it was a
jab,
jab.
little light jab. Oh,
It was.
you know you miss Rhett.
I do. I misread. I ain't gonna hold you.
Um, yeah. So offensive player, before we move on, offensive player goes to who? Offensive player of the week for the Canes for Kelt.
I'm gonna
Does it go
give
to
it.
Emery?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the kid who came in and then wrecked the Lambo. You know, I could give it to other people, but I'm gonna go with the kid
Did you just
because
call it a Lambo?
you don't wreck the lamb. Yeah,
That's a lamb y'all got.
let me go ahead and break. Let me bring you down a little bit, bro. Let
What do you
me
mean?
like. Do I know you feeling it. I know, bro. But
Feeling what?
that's
7
a
and 0
that's
ish.
a that's a that's a saying. That's
Oh, I
literally a
know it's
saying.
a saying.
But
I mean,
so
I've
why
heard that
so
before. Don't
but
wreck the
but
lamb or whatever.
but
I know it's
but
a saying.
but why you oh okay.
Why am I what? That's what 7 and 0ers do.
Nah.
We talk shit about people who ain't.
Uh, I
Why not?
boy, it's gonna
It's
be
not a lamb. It's more like
it's gonna be
it's like a Jeep
glorious.
truck. It's like a it's like a fucking Toyota. I mean, it's not a lamb. It could be a lot of other things. I wouldn't call it a lamb though. It's good offense. It was cute. Isn't that what you say? It was cute. That was cute. It was very cute. I like that for y'all, man. I really do.
Feeble, feeble.
What you mean?
Go ahead.
What's
Go
feeble?
ahead. Go ahead and get into
I
your
wouldn't call
game.
362 is
Go,
not
go,
like
go,
that's
go ahead.
feeble shit.
Go ahead and get into your game, like how y'all bullied the Dukes, like you said. Remember you said y'all was gonna bully them. That's what took
You ready to
place.
talk about us now?
Go ahead. Y'all bullied them. According to you last week, y'all was gonna bully them guys.
We won by 3 possessions.
So that
A ranked team. Have
y'all
you
bullied
done it?
y'all bullied them.
That's 3 possessions.
I'm asking you. That y'all bullied them.
Mm-hmm. 3 possessions. That means you got to score not once, not twice, but 3 times to come back. You know what do you
Oh,
call it? You think we squeaked by?
I don't know what to call it.
I definitely don't call it squeaking by. It's not barely winning. We won. Pretty convincingly. I mean, I guess if you want to talk about like at the halftime, because somebody mentioned that to me earlier, like, y'all was losing at halftime. You know what the most who gives a shit stat of football is the score at halftime. Which would you say? Okay, let's start over. But I don't want to forget this question, so I'm gonna ask it now because I will. Which is more important, the first half or the second half?
It's circumstantial.
It's not.
Because people always say you got to start a certain way, then some people say you got to finish a certain way.
It's not about how you start; it's how you finish. That's another saying.
You ask me a question and then you come behind me and tell me that I'm wrong.
I guess it doesn't. I guess there's not truthfully a right or wrong answer, but I would feel like most people would agree that the second half is more important than the first.
It,
Unless your
it,
first half is just like 50 points, then
that's what I'm
that was
saying. Like
yeah, who
it's
does that though?
who does it?
Yeah, it's not often. I mean, it happens, but it's not
I mean,
often.
yeah, it happens. I mean, if you could score, I'm gonna put it like this. Let's take the Dolphins when they played the Broncos. They scored 70 points at the half. It was crazy. Like that game was dead.
Right, and but that only matters if like we're not scoring two. We're scoring two. As long as my offense
You
is doing what
you
my offense
you
does.
you asked me a question again. You asked me.
Yeah.
I answered. Then you come behind and negate it by saying, "Oh
No,
yeah,
it's back and forth. That's what a podcast is, man. It's not like I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just having a side. You know,
you're trying to force
two
your narrative.
two things can be right, Kel.
You're trying to force your narrative, brother.
You know
That's
that
all.
two things
It's
can be right.
that's cute. That's
Two
that,
things
that
can be right. That's a
that's
fact.
cute. That's cute. I
It
got you.
is though. It's cute and true. Two things can be right. Um, yeah, man. 7-0. I actually called the score. I know I didn't do well in the picks, but we called the right score here, 38-20. Started off a little slow as far as defensively. Offensively, we did okay. We had was it 17? We had 17 at the half. Duke's defense, whew, the boys ain't bad, man. The thing is they don't have an offense to match. Their defense is good. They have a decent run game, but they're not passing shit. So once you can get the stops on the ground game, it's kind of you know, it's over
Exactly.
with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What do you mean? You knew
Again,
that?
I called a similar score. Our scores were like what? Well, no, I went 35-24.
I hit that bitch on the nose, and I'm not trying to compare. I'm just saying I hit it on the nose, which I should have went got some scratch offs because
That game when it shouldn't even have been like that. Like that game should have been a smacking out the gate,
it's a ranked team.
bro. Dude can't even throw the ball.
That's not what they do. They hadn't thrown a ball against nobody.
I'm just saying. So
He
again, you
averages
you just
150
you
in the
just
air a
you
game.
you just said when you take away the run, they pretty much dead, right?
You got to take. That's the thing, though. You got to take away the
When
run.
when you did that, what happened? The game was dead. I'm not even one of them ones that because I've heard Nose and Kane say when Leonard went down, the game was dead. I was like, bro, they really didn't have an opportunity because when you think about it, if you back somebody into a corner where they have to pass and they can't, that's the game. When
Yeah,
you
Leonard
go up,
wasn't much of a factor.
when you go up, and I'm sure anybody with common sense, when you go up on a team that literally has to pass, you know what they're doing, so you can prepare for it. They can't even do that. So once you score
Well,
14, once you score 14 on them, you get up 14, they dead. That shit was
yeah,
dead. That wasn't
they
even a
don't
game
really.
like
That's not their game. They don't pass the ball.
that shit. That shit
They do
crazy.
just enough to keep you honest. Let's put it like that.
I wouldn't even say that because when you think about it, okay, you know what keeping you honest is? I'm running the ball effectively and I'm going play action. I'm making
Yeah.
you. I'm being deceptive.
Well,
They,
eventually that's going to happen. I mean, eventually they keep running that ball. I mean, that kid had 16 carries for 110 yards. He averaged 6.9 every
yeah,
time he touched it.
yeah, they got some good. Yeah, they got some good backs. I give you that. But I've never seen like just one back carry a team. I ain't never seen that. I take that back. Adrian Peterson, 04. Sheesh. But that's another subject. I'm as looking at the scenario like Riley, you just re-injured the kid. Now you ain't gonna use it for the rest of the season. That was stupid. You could have saved that shit.
Yeah,
I
because he wasn't
pers-
much of a factor.
I'm just being honest. I mean,
Dalvin Cook carried us though to answer to chime in on that.
what?
Dalvin Cook carried us a
What do you
lot.
mean? Like he carried y'all for a year.
Yeah, in 2014, we lose a lot of games if it wasn't for him. Probably lose to y'all. We lose to Louisville. We lose to
What I'm
there was
saying.
one
This
more.
this this what I'm saying. This what I'm saying. Can you name anybody else from that '04 Oklahoma team?
Well, no.
When you think about that team, or you think about who was shining, you think about Adrian Peterson, Black Visor, 1,800 yards. You don't even know who the fuck his quarterback is.
Well, right, you're talking about generational talent, but I'm just saying, like a
No, 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 no. No,
good running back can carry a
like,
team.
like it's hard though because they didn't win shit. You don't win nothing off of it.
Who us?
Like no, in general, like I've never
It's
seen
hard. Well, you know,
a
today's
running back.
different. Today's game's
Yeah,
different. Yeah.
yeah, because I mean, look at how great I mean, not Adrian Peterson, but Reggie Bush was, and he still needed other guys.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want that, but this is a good Duke team right here. They're not out of the ACC race. They still only have one ACC loss, so there's a lot going on there. You got Duke, North Carolina, Louisville. There's a lot going on in the race still, but we'll see. But for my boys, what I like, you know, I've said it before, say it again. Second half adjustments, we're killing it. I wish there was a way I could look up, and I probably should just say what I seen on Twitter last night or whatever it was. Like second half, we ain't giving up shit, man. Outside of Boston College, we might give you a touchdown. That's literally all we've been giving up there. Duke got absolutely nothing in second half. I think Syracuse got nothing. Like it was just we've been holding people to nothing in the second half, and that's what to me. A lot of people probably agree will turn a good team to a great team. Wouldn't you agree about that?
You said something about second half.
Yeah, man. Second half. This 7-0 is boring to you, man? You don't want to talk to me no more?
What you mean? No, I was looking something up. I was looking up top 10 defenses. I don't see nobody y'all play on now.
Duke's not. Well, I mean, I don't know about top 10. Duke's defense
No.
is good though. They're pretty stingy. Their whole staff is like defensive coordinators.
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
Two of the
What?
teams on this top 10 list, my guys beat.
Oh, the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I got. That's funny. That's cool that you mentioned that. I got a list too. It's called the rankings. There's two teams on there that we beat. You got anybody on that list?
On the rankings?
Yeah, that you beat.
Was Texas A&M ranked when we beat them?
Well, they're not, definitely not now.
Trying to think, but no, they not now. They probably was. They probably was when we beat them.
Yeah, I don't think that counts. I
See
guess
how
it could if you wanted it to.
You see how it worked when you try to do that in it, and it don't give you the same.
I said, is there anybody on that list?
I see.
We're not talking about. Okay, well, hang on, wait.
On my list or your list? Because on my list,
on the list, the AP poll, but like we're talking about right now defense, right? We're not talking about defense when we played.
No, when we beat them.
Hey, you go, then I'll go. You go, then I'll go.
Oh, now you getting touchy?
No, I'm not touching. I just don't want to talk. It's bad for podcasting. It's bad for podcasting.
Oh, have the floor, John.
All right, you sure? I'll let you. I was very comfortable letting you go. I'm just saying that your defensive list is for right now, right? It's not about when you played them. It's about right now. Top 10 defense. So top 25 rankings. Is there anybody on there? Is my question. Is there anybody on that list that you guys have beat or played?
As of right now, we did what y'all did last year. We didn't beat nobody ranked.
That's funny when Canes bring up past years. It's like a delicacy. Yeah, we have two on there. Outside of, I think we talked about this before. Outside of Alabama, we're the only ones with 2 dubs that are being ranked. Inside the top 10, nobody, hell, half of them ain't even played anybody ranked. You know, people like Michigan ain't even played a team with above 500 record.
And
Ohio
crazy,
State's
they still above. Why they above y'all?
Oh, I don't know. I would think it's something to do with the hate. You know, there's like this weird hate towards us. We were so dominant for so long. You know what I mean? You know, we didn't get to unconquer for no reason. You think we just named ourselves that shit?
How you unconquered and you trail all your rivals? Make it make sense.
It's because you know the whole '90s we like started and finished in the top 10.
Oh, so in the '90s when you won what? You won 2 ships, and I think Nebraska won 2 or 3.
Yeah, but like I think it's from like, has any other team started and finished as number 1?
I'm just saying, bro.
Has any other team? That's my question.
You see how we talking about the '90s? We talking about the '90s?
That happened in the '90s.
You talking about the '90s? But we like talking about the past.
No, I'm just saying. Well, you brought up the past.
No. I ain't, bro. All I said was we did what y'all did last year. You took a jab, I took one. Now we in the '90s.
Yeah, I don't like talking about the past. I like 7 and present.
Now we in the '90s. unconquered, but you literally trail all your fucking rivals. How are you unconquered? That
Well, I mean,
you know what I thought unconquered meant? You haven't lost to nobody.
well,
Like
that's not feasible.
that statue is that's dumb.
Well,
That statue
that's physically impossible to never
that's
lose anybody.
that the Seminole tribe isn't even the original tribe, man. We gotta stop all this. Like when y'all say this unconquered stuff, like y'all a group of runaways. That's what Seminoles are.
Oh, hey, you starting to touch on shit you don't know about now.
It is. Look it up.
What is it?
So are you telling me that the Seminoles are? Google it. Google are Seminoles in the original Indian tribe. Google it.
We're just gonna skip this subject for now because this isn't something we should probably talk about as a white man and a black man.
My bad. My bad. And I mean, hey, no hate on nothing. No hate.
For one, I don't want to. I love their blessings of us being able to do, especially on Heritage Week. We had Osceola Jr. He was there planting the spear, which was pretty cool to me.
No harm.
God bless the Seminoles, man. Yeah, Seminoles some bad motherfuckers. But we didn't just give ourselves that nickname. Just know that. That shit was given to us.
Sure.
But nevertheless, well, I always think it's funny when you guys want to talk about the past because that usually when people talk about the past, it's because the future and the present ain't shit. You like to talk about having more ships than us, but who out of the in-state rivals, who's been the longest without one?
Whoa. I'm trying to figure out, like, you said something about you said we like to talk about the past, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you said that's probably because your present or your future ain't about shit. That doesn't apply to us. That doesn't. We're not on some horrible 4 to 5 year tear where we're going to be under 500. We're just not going to do that. I don't think that applies for us. I don't
if you're
think that
losing
applies.
to the technical school of Georgia,
I'm just saying, if you want to be real, as of right now, I don't think we're on pace for that. So when you say, hey, we're talking about the past, I'm not talking about the past. I took one shot where I said last year you didn't beat nobody ranked, which is true. I said we're doing what you did last year. That was it. We was taking jabs. But then we hop in the skip, hop in the.
Are you mad?
What? Never.
I don't.
We're on.
I know what happened.
We're in a hop in the skip. Now we in the 90s.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, you took us there. Like,
I'm just saying, like, being 500 or below 500 isn't like crazy to think. I mean, you guys are losing to schools.
I've never seen somebody that actually went through one of the worst stretches I've ever laid eyes on actually talk about what some.
You're only 1 year removed from losing to Middle Tennessee.
Come on, bro, but you lost to Jacksonville State. Like that is not even if they FCS. Like what? Oh, okay. You're right. Y'all special, dog.
We are. We are too.
That like short but special. Like not special. Yeah.
We in the Lambo.
Absolutely.
You talk about a Lambo, that's what we got. Yeah.
Only y'all believe this, bro. Like that's like y'all believe your own stuff, dog. It's crazy.
I'm talking to undefeated right now. You know that, right?
Right now. Live in the moment. Live.
That's promise you.
I promise you, bro.
Is that what y'all are doing?
Whoa, we just chilling. Year two. We had a bad year last year. We rebounding.
Here we go with a rebuild.
Y'all have whoa. What y'all just went through?
Man, Mario Cristobal top tier, remember?
What y'all
paid big money
through?
for that man.
There
shouldn't be no rebuild.
What do you mean? It's year 2.
Shouldn't be no rebuild, man. Y'all ain't went through a stretch like us.
Name any coach that came in and in his first year won a championship.
I mean, nobody does that.
Name a coach in year 2 that will contend for championships.
Mullen was. I can't swear about contending for no
Man,
championships, but
Dan
Mullen
Mullins
came
in
in pretty
Florida.
quick.
In
He came in
Florida,
pretty quick. He did
they
come in
were
pretty quick.
they never made it past Bama. John, what's John?
I'm not saying it, but I'm like winning a
It
lot of
took
games.
it took Nick Saban what 3 to 4 years to get his first championship. And in the South, that's who everybody we judge by Nick. You know this.
That's
So
hard.
with that being said, who we not going by him? Who everybody want to be?
No, we're
Everybody,
using Nick as the comparison. Is that what you're saying?
no, I'm
You can't
saying
compare
Nick.
everybody to Nick Saban. If you're trying to judge everybody by Nick Saban, everybody's feelings gonna be hurt.
He's who everybody aspires to. Everybody wants to be as great as him. They want to be a good coach. They want to compete for championships. I think what out of 10 years they won 7 or something like that. That's everybody want to be like that. Okay.
All right,
So
man.
I'm in year 2. I'm just chilling. It doesn't bother
Just
me,
chilling.
bro. I'm
Year
good.
2,
I'm
2
good.
L's already.
5-2. Hey, I know a lot of people year 2s were abysmal.
Mm-hmm.
How was Mike's year 2?
No, he had 3 wins his first year. Is Norvell's 3rd or 4th? Time flies.
This is his 4th year.
So year
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, because well,
I'm
hold
not
on.
sure.
Is it year? Because I think year one was the COVID year, which was
Year 1, yeah. We only played like 8 games. We was played 9 games. We was 3-6, I think.
the second
Maybe
year you
3 and
went.
5.
I think the second year you went 5-7. Then y'all had the 10-win year. Yeah, this year 4.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
it. Look at you. Somebody does watch us.
I know my children. You got to know
Hey,
your
man,
kid,
we
bro.
beat y'all like y'all was our fucking real son last year. That's crazy
you
to say.
gotta know your
Let me
kid.
talk about my team, man. Let
You
me
ain't
talk about
done?
my team, man.
I thought you was done.
I ain't even started about the game.
I mean,
I ain't even talked
golly.
about our game yet, bro.
I mean,
we ain't talked about my game, bro.
go ahead.
Listen,
And I'm not
38-20,
stopping you.
Florida State. We started off slow, like I said. I guess I did say that, but I didn't talk about the whole game. Deuce Spann had a really good kick return. To me, and it come at a perfect time because Travis threw a fucking dumbass throw, man. Wilson was covered up pretty
pick
crazy.
6. Talking about the pick 6.
Yeah, that was only his 2nd of the year. You know, TVD's thrown more than that in one game. But Jordan Travis threw a really shitty pass, and it went back to the house, man. Which I had to break out my emergency tequila shot at that point.
The residence.
To the residence, and that was it. They only scored maybe a field goal after that, and that was it. Deuce Spann, right after that interception, though, ran a 99-yard kickback, which felt really good for him. We was talking about Flag earlier, how it's good to see a player like that do something. Spann's been here. This is his 2nd year. He really ain't got the play time that he probably assumed he was going to get, but he also didn't know, Keon was coming and all that kind of stuff. But Deuce Spann ran a nice kickback. As far as stats go, Jordan Travis had a pretty mediocre, decent day. 27 for 36, 268, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He was really good on the ground, and that all comes second half, I believe. 10 carries for 62 yards and a touchdown. Really opened up the game to me when Travis runs the ball. I need to see more of that moving forward. It almost seems like he doesn't want to in games previous, and he finally got that going this weekend, which was good to see. Nobody's stats really was crazy. Offensively, who am I going to give it to? I guess I got to give it to Travis. I mean, performance of the week for us is Travis on offense. Defensively, I'm going to give it to Shaheem Brown. Nice little interception. They come at a pretty good time. Definitely got those 2 guys as my performers of the week. You know what I'm saying, Kelp? Hey man, when 7-0's talking, that's what I fucking like. I like the floor. I like nobody talking shit. I like respect. That's what I get. That's what 7-0 gets when you talking.
Child,
respect.
please.
That's what you get.
That's what you get when you 7-0's
talking.
You just whine. Oh, can I talk? I haven't talked about my game. I
don't know about all that, but I did need to get all that out.
Yes. You literally made it seem like I was
on a
talking
tangent.
I wasn't. I wasn't.
Yeah.
You would
You was giving me a rundown of what we were talking about in the past. I was just wanting you to know
no.
that I needed to get
Well,
my shit off real quick.
I did not take us to the 90s. You did.
No, it's always a cane that's gonna bring up grass.
You took us to the 90s.
It is always a cane that's gonna bring up grass.
And you deterred a conversation because you said I shouldn't be speaking on something.
Well, I don't think we should.
But I'm just saying.
I mean, we can if you absolutely want to. I don't think we should.
Nah. I don't want to step on no toes. I got it marked. Well, you need. Well, it's two things.
You must really. I guess we're gonna have to talk about it off there.
It's two things. No. I'm just bringing up how your bird isn't even fucking
real, right?
You said respect. Well, you said what?
Your bird's not even a fucking real bird, man.
Yes, the ibis is real. What did they?
Where is it at?
Whenever you see
swan?
It's an ibis. It's an ibis.
First of all, it's an ibis.
It's an ibis.
My boy, it's an ibis.
You just asked what it was, but then you telling me what it.
No, I just know how to say the word. It's an ibis, though.
Whatever you say, bro. Whatever you say,
poll, y'all. This is gonna be legendary. It's an ibis, but listen, I've never seen one. Is all I'm saying.
Of course you see one. Of course you see one.
Where?
We don't really get hurricanes. We barely get hurricanes in Tallahassee. But they
real.
Yeah. What? This is weird.
You gotta Google it, man. Live reaction.
Say it.
Is an ibis real?
Related
to herons and storks. Ibis are aquatic waders that feed by. I guess they are, man. Do ibis still exist?
Okay, so I got a question.
They're all extinct? I'm just saying, I've never seen one. They're real rare.
Not really.
Like a cane victory.
Not really. Not really. I mean, wow. Bro, roll it out. It's 47 minutes. Roll out, bro.
We gotta go. We do gotta go, man. It's late in the evening.
I don't want to hear nothing else about it being late, because
hey, man,
funny guy. Funny guy.
I was trying tonight, man. This is real city. I got like 8 clips marked, bro. All right, man. We're going real quick though, before we leave, I just want to say ha Gators. Y'all was sitting back on a bye week hoping that Florida State and Miami would lose. Neither one of us did, so eat a dick.
I hope they beat the scales off you bums. I hope they
what do we say? What are we Kelt this weekend?
Big dogs.
Big dog.
The biggest.
The biggest.
I'm the biggest dog this weekend I've ever seen. I hope you motherfuckers get drugged 62-3.
I don't know if I've ever been such a Georgia fan.
It happened
this weekend.
I ain't gonna hold you, because y'all boys got so much to talk about, and we got the same record now. Now what?
Yeah, and they play Georgia this week.
You definitely gonna have 3 L's. I ain't gonna lie. If they was to win, I know. Oh my goodness, the woodworks.
Oh God, yeah. So we got to cancel our show if they win, right?
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even want to shoot. If y'all pull it off, I don't want to talk to y'all.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But if they do, that is gonna be crazy. Because that's. I don't think, we've talked about it a bunch of times. Real quick, I don't think nobody's unbeatable. Even myself, I've seen weaknesses in us that I'm like, but it's one of those.
Georgia gonna mow that shit.
I bet on it.
Without Brock, and Carson Beck is probably gonna look like a fucking top 5 draft pick on them boys.
Addison almost had another one, bro. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it's going to be pretty ugly. I don't know. They're both coming off bye week, so they're both rested. They're both healthy, except for Brock. So, that'll be a heavy subject on Friday's episode. So y'all stay tuned. We want to appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all for listening. Like, subscribe, share, follow, tell somebody about us.
Spread the word, man. It's going to be a thing in a minute. Me
Yeah,
and
we
John
out
got
here,
some.
man.
We cooking up, man. We gonna only get
Yep.
better, baby.
Yep. All right, man. As always, we just want to leave y'all with a go Noles, and
Go Canes.
there it is. All right, man. We out of here.
I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that sat on them benches. Boy, I was in the game on 4th inches. Coach put me in the game on 4th inches. Put me in the game on 4th inches. Coach put me in the game on 4th inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage.